In the quiet early hours of September 14, 2019, a bizarre and audacious crime unfolded at Blenheim Palace, a stately English country home and UNESCO World Heritage Site in Oxfordshire. The target? A fully functioning 18-carat solid gold toilet. Yes, our toilet. This wasn't just any fixture. It was a piece of contemporary art titled America, created by Italian artist Maurizio Cattelan. Weighing over 100 kilograms, more than 220 pounds, and valued at more than $0.8 million, approximately $6 million USD, the toilet was both sculpture and social commentary. It had previously been on display at the Guggenheim Museum in New York City, where the public was invited to actually use it, a satirical gesture aimed at themes of excess, privilege, and class. Its next home was Blenheim Palace, the birthplace of Winston Churchill, where it was part of a temporary art exhibition. But just 2 days after the show opened, the golden toilet vanished. Around 4:50 a.m., a group of thieves used at least 2 vehicles to pull off the heist. Security footage captured a dark blue Volkswagen Golf R, and investigators believe it was used in the burglary. The gang broke into the palace and wrenched the toilet from its fittings, causing significant damage and flooding to the historic building in the process. Unlike a painting on a wall or a sculpture on a pedestal, the gold toilet had been plumbed in, and operational caulk tearing it out left pipes exposed and water gushing through the floors of one of England's grandest estates. The entire operation reportedly took less than 10 minutes. Police and palace officials were left stunned. Security at the palace had been present that night, but the break-in was so fast and targeted that it caught everyone off guard. Initially, a 66-year-old man was arrested within hours of the theft, but no toilet was recovered. As the investigation deepened, more suspects were brought in. In total, at least 7 people were arrested over the next few months. Among them were individuals believed to be part of an organized criminal group, possibly with experience in art theft or precious metal smuggling. Detectives explored the possibility that the toilet had been melted down and sold as scrap gold, its value erased in favor of anonymity and quick profit. But there was another theory. Some believed that the golden toilet hadn't been destroyed at all. Instead, it might have been smuggled into a private collection, a secret prize for someone wealthy enough to buy it and bold enough to keep it hidden. The artwork had become legendary even before the theft, and afterward it was iconic. Artist Maurizio Cattelan responded with a mix of irony and disbelief. Known for provocative works, including a solid gold middle finger statue and a banana duct-taped to a wall. Cattelan said the theft wasn't a stunt. He claimed to be just as surprised as everyone else, and even joked that if someone was desperate enough to steal a toilet, at least they had great taste. Blenheim Palace officials were less amused. The flooding caused by the theft damaged priceless interiors, and the incident raised serious questions about how well high-profile art is protected, especially when installed in historic public spaces. For years, there were no charges. The case cooled, and with no trace of the toilet surfacing, it began to slip into urban legend. A literal golden toilet, taken in the night from a palace. It almost sounded fictional. Then, in November 2023, British prosecutors announced that 5 men had been officially charged in connection with the theft. The charges included burglary, conspiracy to transfer criminal property, and conspiracy to commit burglary. These men, ranging in age from 35 to 39, were set to stand trial in 2024. However, details of their alleged roles in the crime have not been fully released to the public. What still remains missing is the toilet itself. Despite multiple arrests, police never located the artwork. Some investigators believe it was melted down within days of the theft, rendering recovery impossible. but others continue to chase leads, hoping that the golden sculpture still exists, perhaps sitting in a hidden vault, perhaps waiting to re-emerge. The theft of the 18-carat toilet has become one of the most surreal and talked-about art crimes in modern history. It's a heist that blends satire, spectacle, and criminal precision. And it raises larger questions. Was this a simple smash-and-grab job driven by greed? Or was it a calculated statement about wealth, value, and the absurdity of modern art? Years later, the mystery remains. A golden toilet disappeared from one of Britain's most iconic estates, and no one, not police, not curators, not even the artist, knows where it is. Yet the absence of the piece has elevated its mythical status, questioning the fragility and impermanence of both art and life. How does society handle a void left by something once deemed ordinary but revealed to be extraordinary? In the quiet of his studio, Catalan contemplates creation anew. Art thrives in the shadows of its own disappearance, reinventing meaning for both artist and audience. The journey from loss to legacy continues, drawn one line at a time. While the golden toilet remains absent, the art world is undeterred. Driven by passion and the chase for the unique, collectors gather, proving that in art's absence, desire only grows. The legacy of the golden toilet may well inspire a new era of daring art that challenges conventions. In a secluded art garden far from the city bustle, whispers of anticipated art unveilings echo through the crisp morning air. Here, artists gather away from prying eyes, driven by a collective spirit of artistic rebellion ignited by mysteries still unanswered. Catalan finds himself among emerging talents, exchanging stories and ideas. The ghost of his missing piece lingers, yet he's energized by discussions of new creative forms, sparking a rebirth in his own artistry. As dusk falls, the once hidden installations transform the garden into an ethereal landscape. Lanterns dance in the breeze, casting light on sculptures that defy traditional aesthetics. It reflects the enduring allure of art in perpetual evolution. With each installation unveiled, the collective heart of this clandestine gathering beats louder, echoed in shared laughter and debate. Art, though invisible in its stolen form, arises immortalized in inspired expressions. As twilight slips into dawn, the artists depart, united by the shared endeavor of redefining the boundaries of what art can be. The tale of the golden toilet, once shrouded in mystery, now serves as a catalyst for new visionary wonders waiting to surface. The golden toilet has ascended beyond its physical form, now inspiring an entire generation of artists to redefine what is possible. It challenges them to express tragedy with elegance, pushing the limits of imagination. Almost as if the toilet, in its disappearance, has become a muse of innovation. This infamous theft has laid the foundation for a creative renaissance, urging artists to carve out their own path through the uncharted territories of artistic expression. They venture forward bravely, following the flickering lanterns of inspiration that light their way. From the void left by the golden toilet, new stars are born, each twinkling with promise that they too might surpass greatness. Artistic legacy and transformation go hand in hand, crafting the endless tapestry of expression that history will remember. As the story of the golden toilet spreads, it touches the heart of a young artist in a distant city. Fueled by the mystery, she begins to sketch her vision, capturing the essence of what was lost and what remains to be discovered. For collectors, the theft presents a challenge, a call to unearth the unexpected and cherish the unseen. Each blank canvas becomes an invitation to imagine what art could be in a world where the extraordinary is possible. In the rain-soaked streets of the city, an artist stumbles upon an alley transformed into a gallery, where vibrant murals spill their stories onto the walls, refreshing the urban landscape with bursts of spontaneous creativity. On a starlit rooftop, surrounded by the hum of the city below, artists gather to share stories of dreams and ambition, envisioning new masterpieces fueled by the inspiration sparked by the golden toilet's tale. In universities, discussions about the impermanence of art spark debates among students, challenging them to think beyond traditional confines and explore the infinite possibilities of creativity. New voices rise in the aftermath, young artists across the world inspired to forge their own paths, driven by the allure of the unexpected. They come together, sharing ideas and aspirations, eager to redefine the boundaries of their crafts. The excitement of the chase propels them forward, art becoming a dialogue of innovation and personal narrative. Each stroke, each note, each movement tells a part of their story forged in the wake of the heist. Generations meld, the seasoned artists passing the torch of creativity to their younger counterparts, ensuring the cycle of artistic enlightenment and rebellion continues. The golden toilet's legacy transcends its form, uniting the past with the future. Urban walls become reborn in color as street artists transform the city. Through patterns and hues, a new cultural tapestry emerges from the influence of an iconic disappearance. In legacy, there lies rebirth. As artists gaze upon blank canvases, they see not emptiness, but potential to build upon what history has passed down, heralding a rebirth with each stroke. In the camaraderie of cafes, ideas burgeon, new art forms conceived in a brew of shared passions, each sip marking another step in an evolving dialogue begun by a golden intrigue. In quiet nooks away from the urban hum, storytelling becomes alive once more. Mentor artists impart tales of the past, sowing seeds of wisdom to eager ears, thus furthering the lore sparked by a legendary heist.